Hi friends, it has been a long time, but our friend K.A. Opperman has resurrected me from the grave this Halloween to bring you his new Halloween poetry book, At Summer's Wistful End. I'm so excited to read some of these poems for you and get you in the mood for a happy Halloween and a blessed Samhain. Yes, of course, I'm also doing a giveaway coming up next. Welcome to the Witch's Studio. I am, of course, Mickie Mueller, author, illustrator, and witch, not necessarily in that order, and I am really out of practice. A hair that is like tickling my face. This is take 3 of this video. I've got dogs barking, my light stopped working, I am stuttering and stammering all over the place, but I am not giving up. And you know why? Because it's Halloween and anything is possible, including me getting through this video. That's what happens when you don't do something for a while. You get a little bit out of practice, but we're not worried about it. We're just gonna make it work. So K.A. Opperman, who is the author of Past the Glad and Sunlit Season and October Ghosts and Autumn Dreams, has a new Halloween poetry book out. And he sent me a copy. Well, he sent me 2 copies. One for me and one for one of you. And his new book is called At Summer's Wistful End. I mean, these would look amazing on your coffee table just to bring them out every year for Halloween. Each one of these is packed full of lots of Halloween inspiration. They're just fun to read. This book also has illustrations by Dan Sauer, who is also the publisher of these beautiful books. I mean, we need to just take a moment to appreciate this bat. And I think I've pointed this bat out before when I have done the other 2 books, but I love this bat. He's like my favorite little Halloween friend. But Dan Sauer's illustrations are just fantastic. They really capture that feeling of Halloween. I just love the symbolism that he brings into them. They're just fantastic, and they're a great compliment to K.A. Opperman's poetry. This one. Just like his other 2 books, he has organized this into 3 sections. The first one is called October Prophecies. The second is Autumn Gloaming. And the third section is Quiet Altars. I'm going to read you a poem from each one of these sections. This first poem is called Pumpkin Ale by K.A. Opperman. An orange potion steeped with pumpkin spice, recalling autumn's lost and yet to be. This rustic ale casts such witchery o'er my soul, my fancy to entice. This is the kiss of a witch's candy sweet, like cinnamon on apple-shapen lips, beneath a spell with ever deeper sips. I grow unsteady on my hay-strewn seat. Now all the owls sing a goblin song, and bats foretell autumn's chill approach. Such haunting strains of cricket chirps encroach. On twilight silence it will not be long. It won't be long till autumn hangs her flags of gold and crimson in the sighing trees. And so I drain my flagon to the lees and dream of scarecrows, kings in tattered rags. I love the imagery of that one. I feel like I am on a hayride and hearing the sounds of the night all around me as we ride along through the woods, and maybe some leaves are falling. I can hear the crickets chirping, and I can smell the scent of the woods as the leaves are on the ground, and it just brings you to that place. So the second poem that I'm going to read from this book is called Lords of Halloween. Though we sleep and though we slumber, buried in November graves, We will rise in greater number when again the cornstalk waves. Though our masks and costumes crumble, pumpkin, burlap, purple leaves, we will be the ones to tremble down the furrows and the sheaves. We will come like living torches. We will come with smiles aflame. Set a pumpkin on your porches, lest we come your souls to claim. We will come with sigh and sickle, glinting with a moonlight sheen. We are fate, and fate is fickle. We are lords of Halloween. I love this poem, and Opperman talks a little bit in the back of the book about some of his inspiration of these poems. And the inspiration for this poem, while I will not give you any spoilers, you'll have to buy it to read what he has written about. But even before I read his story, it reminded me of the Halloweens past that I shared when I was a teenager in the 80s. That was long before you could go out and buy headstones, and we had to make our own clawed skeleton hands that we would stick in the yard. And my father made me the most amazing coffin that we kept in the garage all year. And I would bring it and haul it onto the front porch, and I had a plant stand that would stand up next to it, and I would wait until the children would come up, and I would push the door open in full costume, looking terrifying, and I'd reach in to the cauldron that was sitting in the plant stand, and I would drop candy into their little baskets. Now, at this point, the kids thought that the scare was over and they had overcome their Halloween scaries. But in fact, my friend Bishop was sitting on the other side of the porch, and we had him in clothing that was way too big for him that we had stuffed with all kinds of fabric. And he had a mask on, and he would sit slumped in the chair, kind of like this. So it looked like he was just a fake Halloween scarecrow that we had made and put on the porch. And then as they would turn to leave, he would move. It scared them half to death, and they'd go running down to the end of the street. I actually had a real antique sigh that I had picked up somewhere. I don't even remember where I got the thing. I wish I still had it. I think I lost it in a move along the way. But this poem really did remind me of those good times, just making Halloween as scary as possible for the whole neighborhood. The last poem that I'm going to read you today is from the last section of this book. And how could I resist? Because the poem itself is called At Summer's Wistful End. And this is kind of that feeling that we would always get when we had put all this work into our Halloween and knowing that it was almost over. The evening slowly slips away on wisps of curling smoke. I mourn the last October day. The spell has nearly broke. The haunted clock has crept too near to 12, for I would spend another evening dreaming here at summer's wistful end. A treat or two is all that's left upon the porch's plate. But lest the spirits go bereft, I leave these treats to fate. I shut the door upon the dark, 'gainst gusts of leaves to fend, while still the pumpkin bears a spark to summer's wistful end. The night becomes a memory, as lost as are the dead, but through some autumn gramarye, the then and now are wed. I bid goodbye to Halloween as to a dear old friend, while faded laughter sings the thrain of summer's wistful end. And those are the poems of K.A. Opperman in his book, At Summer's Wistful End. And you notice my light changed halfway through because, of course, my phone went on low battery mode. And you know what? That's okay, because we're not perfect today. We're just doing the best we can, and this is where we are. You can't get more real than this, kids. So this is my copy, but this copy belongs to one of you. Which one? I don't know, but we're going to have to find out. And here's how we're going to find out. There will be a link below to the rules of the giveaway. All you have to do in order to enter, no. So here's what we're going to definitely hit the basic idea is ring. Oh my God. See, just do all the buttons. You know how to do the buttons. That's fine. That's not my idea. Subscribe. Give me a like. Let's see. Subscribe. Do you just want to say hi? So hi, Editor Mickie here. I don't know what she's talking about. Clearly she's not really sure what she's talking about. Past Mickie seems to be having a certain kind of day. So I'm going to jump on here and help her out and help you out really quick. To enter the giveaway, like this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, comment below, because that is where I will be gathering their names for the random drawing. In your comment, please include your username on at least one social media account so that I can contact you if you win. Do not comment with your mailing address. That's just not really safe. You do have to be a resident of the US and you must be 18 or older to enter. I mean, that wasn't so hard for Editor Mickie. So now let's return to past Mickie, who is clearly doing the very best that she can in the moment. I recommend that you cast a spell on the notification bell so that you'll know when I post my next video. Thank you everyone for joining me here for beautiful Halloween poetry time. I hope that you come back and visit me again. And until I see you next time, I hope that you stay safe, happy, and healthy. And remember, as always, to be your magic. Bye, everybody. A giveaway. It's not a contest. It's a giveaway. I don't know. I'm clearly way out of practice here, and now I'm all washed out because my light got weird, and it's okay. So